really played, haven't done much streaming, I should say, here lately. But I felt like I needed to make this happen. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to do it in a stream. Don't worry about the editing. Do everything right here, right now. So, what, what I'm doing is I'm going to show you the Warden tank build called Frostbite. This build, as far as I know, was created by Alcast. You can find him at alcasthq.com. He has many builds about many different classes in the Elder Scrolls Online, and they've all been really good. Like I've used my Stam Sork is using one of his builds. This character's using one of his builds and ain't fully, exactly the way he has it, but it's getting there and it's really good right now, really strong. So in this stream, I'm not only going to show you the build, I'm also going to do a dungeon as a tank with a pug group, and it's going to be on vet and showcase the build too. And I'm hoping that you guys enjoy this. I'm going to try to make it as quickly as I can, and hopefully maybe other people might see the build and see that Outcast apparently knows what he's talking about. It's really awesome, really good, and I hope you enjoy. So let's get into it. Alright, first thing we're going to do is I'm going to just go ahead and show you the certain things. First off, you can look at my stats here. Of course, 18k magic, 32k health, and 24k stamina. Now, as far as resistances are concerned, this is unbuffed, 22k spell resist, 19k physical. I'm a tank, spell damage, weapon damage, all that shit doesn't really matter. Recoveries, they're fairly low at the current moment, but we'll get into that in a few minutes. Magic is at 18 for your attributes, 0 in health. I know, freaking weird, right? 46 in stamina. Didn't make any much sense to me. Okay, but we went with it, and it's worked out really good so far. The boon here is the Lord boon. As you guys can see, gives max health. I'm wearing ebon armor, and I got the XP buff from the event, and I'm using all stat food. Speaking of which, we will go and show that case. I'll show you that as well. This is the food that I'm using at the current moment. I'm also using tri-stat potions, which is these, just to get rid of them. Then of course I got my own here as backup, so we are using those tri-stat potions. Fairly fucking expensive, but very helpful. Alright, other than that, we will go over gear real fast. Right now we are using all this right here, just so you know, is on the website, which is what I had put in the link below in the description. I found it very useful. It's really well done, organized. You guys can find exactly what you're looking for, what traits you're looking for, etc. And it's amazing, and you'll see that here in a few minutes. Anyways, we are using right now, as you guys can see, 5-piece trugs. So I got my sword. My shield is also trugs. Back bar, I'm using an ice staff. Right, mind blown right there. Boom, ice staff on a tank. That makes no fucking sense. Explain that as well. Also, it's in the guide on the website. And I'm not getting paid for this. I feel like I should host or give him a really big shout out for this, because this build is really fun to play, very powerful, and he does an amazing job with it. Anyway, we got blood spawn, 2-piece blood spawn. That's the head and shoulders. This one is not correct. I do need it to be a different trait. I just haven't went to Clockwork City to fix that. So, anyways, we'll move it on. Trugs chest, blood spawn, of course. It does have sturdy on it. The ebon belt has divines. It's not the correct one. I'm pretty sure that the belt is supposed to be sturdy as well. This one right here is what I have. I'll use it for now. Of course, Trug's hand was sturdy. Got infused on the legs with Trugs. Ebon as well was sturdy. And then, of course, all 3 jewelry pieces with healthy. And the enchants, we'll go back with those real quick, because I'm using the basic enchants for the beginner setup that he has, instead of using the more expensive shit, because I haven't got that far yet. I literally just put this together yesterday. So anyways, as you guys can see, block cost reduction, awesome. You got health, stam, health, stam. Resistances, it's called Crusher. That's why we're using this ice staff on the back bar, is for elemental blockade, to keep Crusher up hopefully 100% of the time. I'm terrible at it, so it doesn't stay up 100% of the time for me, but Don't really need it anyways. Also using stam on the shield and weakening on the main bar. Okay, great. Here is skills. We'll start on the main bar. This is the one-handed shield bar. We're using Polar Winds, not leveled up. Shimmering Shield. This right here is supposed to be the meditation skill from the Sigic Order skill line. I have yet to get that leveled up all the way. I will show you that skill. Let me figure out where it's at again. Oh, that's right. I can't do that on this character. I haven't even got the skill line finished or unlocked yet. Jesus. Okay, well, it's called Dark something meditation, I believe. I don't freaking remember. It's the one that you meditate, you get back all your stats. That's the one you want. And I'll be doing that later on today. Anyways, moving on. I got Rapid Maneuver for now. Pierce Armor, Heroic Slash, and the ultimate, which is Enchanted Forest. I spam this shit right now. Like, I don't even need a healer. In Vet Dungeons last night, we ran 3 DPS. Of course, the DPS struggled. A few people died here and there, but I never had any issues, like, at all. I went down low on health a few different times. Boom, right back to full health. I spam Enchanted Forest like it's freaking, like I'm on crack cocaine. It's really, really hyper. Alright, moving on. We're not on crack, by the way. Back bar, this is your ice staff bar. I'm using Blockade of Frost, or Elemental Blockade. The Bull Niche, Leeching Vines, Inner Fire, which is your ranged taunt, if you need it. Ice Fortress, keep that shit up amazing, you know, keep it up. And of course, Warhorn. Honestly, if the DPS is looking good, I don't even bother with using this because my own survivability is more beneficial to me. Now, if you actually have a healer with you, then they should be able to keep you up long enough for you to switch bars and pop this without getting one shot. I did get one shot once last night. It was because I didn't block an attack. It was in Valenfell dungeon, or whatever that dungeon is. I'll show you in a second. And I got one shot. I seen it coming. I didn't block it. I was going to do a test run, see if I could take the hit, and he hit me for like 49k. So yeah, I got one shot. Anyways, be sure to block. It's the whole point of this, pretty much. Other than that, that's the skills. I guess I can show you champion points real quick. We're gonna go 13 is what I have. This is based on the 300 CP setup with a few points. Looking at the 600 CP champion point setup for this, that's why I have different points a little in different places at the current moment. So I'm following both because I'm in between the two. Anyways, I got 13 in Warlord. I got 43 in Arcanist, or Arcanist. 44 in Shadow Ward. And 2 in Tumbling. Don't forget Tumbling. And you do get perks up here, of course. Make sure you read those. The ones that are lit up might be beneficial. It's my first build video, so at this point, I'm not very good at it. Moving on. I got 100 in Blessed. Nothing here just yet. I know there will be some shortly. Got 1 and 1 here for now. And I know I got available points. I'll be putting those in later. Over here in the red tree, got 44 in Ironclad. Going to the lady tree, we got 27 in Hardy, 27 Elemental Defender, and 5 in Thick Skin. This is based on a 300 CP character, not 810. He has all that on the website for people at 300, 600, and 810. So depending on what range you are, I'm only around 300. He has that covered for you as well. And of course, nothing in the last tree either, which is the Lord tree. Alright. So, you got the build, you got the understanding of some of the gear, or at least most of the gear, and sort of how it works, because of the skills tell you that. So pretty much what you want to do is you want to keep your shit buffed, keep your Leeching Vines up, keep your Bull Niche up, keep your Ice Fortress up, and keep your Elemental Blockade down at all times. And you want to switch your bar, of course. Keep your taunt going at least once every 15 seconds, using Heroic Slash and Heavy Strikes to get your stamina and shit back, and the generation for your ultimate off of my R1 ability, Heroic Slash. And if you need health, of course, in my opinion, I say spam the fuck out of the damn ultimate. L1 and R1. The Enchanted Forest is absolutely amazing. We'll go ahead and use it here. That shit will keep you and anyone else standing inside of it alive. It's really awesome, really powerful. You have your my triangle ability here, Shimmering Shield. It blocks projectiles, gives you back some magic. And then you got my square ability, which is Polar Winds. It heals you about 18% of your life and another friendly target. So, explanations. Square is a DPS, that's the elemental blockade. The niche gives you back stamina, which is triangle. The vines throws a heal over time. Every time you attack, you get back health. L1 is inner fire, and that is a ranged taunt ability to keep the attention of the enemy. And then R1 is Ice Fortress, like I'd mentioned before. That gives you a lot of damage mitigation. All this is explained in more details on the website. And of course, the ultimate for this is the Warhorn, or the Warhorn. It buffs your teammates so they do more damage. I think they do more criticals. I can show you details if you like, but it's easier just look at the website and it tells you all this. Alright, well, let's get into the good stuff. The actual run itself. Let's take a look here and see what exactly I need to run. There we go. There it is, Volenfell. I got this right after we completed it. Funny how that works. We will be running this on Vet. We'll just do Volenfell, because that's the one I got one shot on yesterday, so let's see if I can't make it happen again. Alright. Queue up as tank, as you guys can see at the top. Dungeon Finder. We will do... See at the top it says Vet. Alright. Let me find it. There it is. That's the one we're going to do, and since tank queues are really quick, well, most of the time they're really quick. I am very new at this build. I have not played it very much, but it's really good based on what I have played, and I hope you guys enjoy this. We're heading to Volenfell. Oh yeah, for all the kids watching this, smoking's bad, don't do it. I don't do this stuff for money, so I do what I want. And if anyone's watching and putting stuff into the chat, I do apologize. I don't have my chat up right now. This was actually just meant as a recording, to be honest. You know, it's easier just doing it in the stream and moving on, trying to showcase, and then instead of putting clips together, I just do the unedited version of this. So, okay, I don't want to start without the DPS. I mean, I can survive, but damn, you know how hard that shit is? They hit hard at first until shit starts dying off. Oh yeah, the DPS is good. So pretty much I'm just running around right now spamming L1 on everything I can find. That's a taunt. It'll keep everything, all the attention on me and not on my teammates. See, this right here is what it takes whenever there's an actual real healer healing you. I'm not even using anything. So you guys can see I'm not even blocking half the time. Well, one boss down. Where are we going, guys? Someone lead the way. Oh, we go that way? Alright, let's go this way. I cannot see comments at the current moment. I do apologize. I will definitely answer comments on the comment section of the video. Or if you have any questions, message me on PSN. That's fine too. I know it looks a little crazy and hectic. Looks a little hectic, but it's not really that hard. I'm sure if you've played ESO, you'll understand what the hell's going on. I hope these guys like correct me whenever. Did I? Yeah, I thought I went the wrong way there for a minute. It's really this easy. I mean, really good stuff, right? Yeah, exactly. Like no damage. I mean, this healer's really good though. They're keeping me up without me having to do anything extra. I mean, I don't even need to use the damn enchanted force at the current moment. Aggro sometimes is random on stuff. Like, you know, the bosses have random aggros at times. Oh, there's a chest over there. Nope, we're good. We're gonna keep on running. I have no idea if I'm even going the right damn way, to be honest with you. Looks right. Oh shit, I hit the wrong button. I love that. See, with an actual healer, I don't have to use potions to get my magic back so often. That's nice too. Doing it by myself last night, I went through potions fairly, quite a lot. We'll just say quite a lot. But I had them to spare, so no worries. I might be going out the wrong damn way, to be honest with you. No, it looks right. It's a little bit of a quiet video, I know. Don't have no one to talk to like I normally would, but it is what it is. See, until we get the heals up here, I'm just gonna start using that and spamming shit. Oh, and then being Argonian, the reason I chose Argonian is because when you pop a potion, it gives you back all 3 stats. So, yeah, so a Trastat potion is actually pretty much gets doubled for being Argonian, so that's nice. While we're waiting here and doing this stuff, I will turn on my chat real quick so I can see it on my phone. That's an idea. This healer's really good, and I have no idea if I'm being really hard to heal or not. I mean, I haven't been taking much damage, but yeah, looks really good. I should have blocked that. I'm a noob. I even looked at it, like I was sitting there watching it. Look, I'm not even going to block this. See? No damage. Awesome, right? Keep your R1 up, keep your triangle up in the circle. The Bullet Niche, the Leeching Vines, and the Ice Fortress. Keep it up. And as much as you can, keep down the square of the Elemental Blockade. If you have to switch weapons to do so, do it. It's simple. This is like literally almost God mode. And it's just as easy without a healer. All you gotta do is use your ultimate more often, that's all. Oh, I switched this. I switched before I have to actually hit the button, apparently. And so far in this one dungeon, I have used up literally one Columbine so far worth of materials, because that's the most expensive thing to make the potions, in my opinion. I've used up one Columbine to do this run so far. I mean, I popped the potion because I can. It's there, that's what I made it for, so they are quite expensive if you use money, gold to get them. Ah, we should have pushed the scroll, damn it. What am I doing? Come here, damn it. Where'd it go? There it is, see? I almost got one shot again. I did that to showcase it could take a hit. Oh, it almost got me again. Damn things hit hard, what can I say? Then I don't have my buffs up, that might help. I seen that guy rezzing up our partner over there, so I put up the healing thing to keep him up. Oh shit. I'm doing that. I'm running. What I'm doing right now is I'm putting up my buffs enough to hopefully keep them from doing as much damage. There it is. I should have hit the damn scroll. I would have probably got one shot if from that one attack if the scroll would have been hit. My bad. Anyways, there it is. You guys see, I don't need 50k health to tank. Almost died once, so I mean that's what happens when you let your shit drop down. It ain't hard to press a button, and then press another button to beef it back up. It takes a little bit of getting used to. But other than that, I mean, it's not as bad as it looks. It looks like, how the fuck is this shit even going to work? But in the end, you just witnessed it. So this right here, of course, for anyone that didn't get to see, thank you for sticking around and watching the video for me. I really appreciate that. Of course, if you have anything to say, leave a comment down below. I'll be more than happy to answer it as I see them. And if you enjoyed the video, then subscribe, and I will see what I can do about making more of those, or more of these. If you have suggestions on games that you want to hear about, let me know. I'll be more than happy to make some videos on that as well. Right now, it's just, I'm honestly waiting right now to hopefully get a PC so I can do edited videos a lot easier than just streams like this. I don't mind streams, but when it comes down to trying to make a video like this, it'll be a lot easier if I could just make a clip, put it together, and to, put multiple clips together to make the actual video. Anyways, we'll get to that point here eventually. Until then, it's been fun. You guys have a good one. Thank you. Bye-bye.